Here we go again. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, you know today's September 11th, right? Oh wait, you're not old enough to remember this, are you? The day the Earth practically stood still. Come on, are you telling me I didn't even get past the... I'm not at the good shit? I swear to God, if I find out I'm...
Crap. Just a second.
Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting home.
But there's still work to be done. If these
Oh, it's an
translations
old
are correct,
man!
the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness.
Ah, no get. I'm so old.
You do
You
believe
look,
me,
that looks like he's talking.
don't you, Leah?
The fallen star, Dr. Kane.
Uncle, it's not important.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Remember the Alamo!
Yes, we all know that's your uncle. We all know that.
I said remember the Alamo. Oh wait, you're referring to the game. Yeah, we've seen you. You got hit by a ball of fire. I don't understand how he's still alive. Whatever, it's magic.
Yes, it is.
It's not rules magic, it's magic. Because we all know rules magic is here to magic, and
Uh-huh.
firecrackers come out of my hands for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good co-host as usual.
Oh yeah, this is Dustin Staples, and my guest host is the Maverick Kiyoma.
For once, yes, I am thinking the madness, but I'm freaking cold. Air conditioner in my place. I think I can make an ice cube on the ground.
Yeah, so.
Oh crap, that's right, I was doing a legit playthrough on this one.
Oh my god.
Oh god, I forgot all about the legit playthrough I did on this. That's why I stopped this spot, because I didn't want to go through the nightmare of... Yeah.
Yeah, I just got overpowered there.
No, I just realized... something. Yep, that's what I thought. I was doing it, I was grinding. This is gonna suck. Ah! Oh no, I didn't even have that skill learned? Oh man. I know what this means. This is gonna bite. Alright, anybody who's wondering what I'm doing, I'm playing Final Fantasy 9 on my other side, and I just looked at a file, and I was wondering, well, why did I play this? I'm right next to the Earth Shrine area. Well, apparently I stopped grinding. Because in Final Fantasy 9, you used to have a thing called ability points. You have to win so many battles to get an ability points. For you to memorize the skill on your weapon.
But
Crap. It's an awesome system that was implemented way funner in Tales of Vesperia. Which I swear I can stream one of these days. All of Tales of Vesperia is, the first two acts are good, and then the third act comes and falls flat like basketball. I don't know how many games I've seen where they have a good first two acts, and why'd you make a third act? Or I don't know, the finale just doesn't make sense.
yeah.
AKA, I'll give you a finale that doesn't make sense. That has the biggest plot hole ever, and it was made by Disney, the original Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me take a guess what I meant by it. It doesn't make sense.
Why does it make sense?
It's the scene where Simba has killed Mufasa, all of a sudden, and you see the Pride Lands look like Mordor.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they still look like Mordor. When he goes back home, they look like freaking Mordor. And all of a sudden, after he kills Scar, the Pride Lands, there's life back, everything's beautiful. I remember looking at it as a kid, I was like, that doesn't make sense.
No, it don't.
I'm like, okay. I mean, so I guess well, one thing we don't forget, the Lion King's a pretty dark movie. That's one thing they did good, was making a stampede look terrifying. And there's another thing I wish Hollywood would stop doing. The rabid animal Disney. Stop ruining my childhood.
Oh, shut it, you damn, skeleton head freak. You betrayed us. Now you get your body back, so we'll kill you later because you're evil. You're have to fight you anyway because you're the main boss. So.
But the skeletons, Diablo?
No, that's not Diablo. But the skeleton guy is gets his body back because get his body, and then you have to fight him later on in the game because he's betrayed her.
I was wondering, is he one of those guys that's like, aha, I've got my body back. Everything's right. Now you must die, you who helped me get my body back.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is he that stupid evil? I hate depictions like that.
Because you'll have to fight him later in the game anyway. Oh, a checking point. That's nice.
Let me give you a good example of a great game that did that. The character all of a sudden just out of the blue became really stupid evil. Dragon Age Origins, Zevran. If you haven't got your loyalty with him up to a certain point, the crows will just randomly appear and he'll stab you in the back.
Yeah.
So that means you always have to hoof it back to camp and make so you're always buddies with him, and it's really stupid. But his reasoning for going back to the crows is stupid too. I'm like, they're gonna kill you even if you went back to them.
Soulstone is involved. Yes, we all know about Soulstone. It's evil.
Oh god, there's a thing called the Soul Stone? Well,
yep.
That doesn't even describe. It's called the Soul Stone.
They put all the evil people in it, like Diablo and all that, and that one guy that just saw, they put him in there, his soul in there. So yeah.
Of course it's evil. It's called the Soul Stone. Why would it be
Yeah.
evil? We don't question if it's good. It's called the Soul Stone. Of course it's evil. We named it an evil name. I love when an RPG does that kind of crap.
Just, I mean, there's not really nothing wrong with this game. It's just some of the stuff in here that is ugh.
You raise your eyebrow at the writing, right?
Yeah. It's the I raise my eyebrow when the story starts right after you beat the butcher. That's what gets me.
Yeah, so the story picks up, and then all of a sudden you're just like, and when did this become relevant?
See, I don't know much about the lore exactly, but I can try to do it, but my best I can to explain it.
No, I find it funny when a game, like, you know, I bet the lore in that's so hidden that you actually have to go looking for the lore. It's like in a codex system, like in Dragon Age Origins is. There's literally most of the lores in this thing called a codex system, and it's little tidbits about the backstory of the lore, and it's interesting. But also, you found about 90% of the lore, apart from visual storytelling. But yeah, Diablo probably has that thing.
Now, if it was Warcraft 3, I probably will never never be quiet.
God. Warcraft 3, I would be ranting on the Undead and campaign.
No, I'd be ranting the entire game.
I mean, I can tolerate Warcraft 3. No, we're not stream. We're not shitting on Warcraft 3 story. We're shitting on the gameplay. Okay, let's clear that up.
Well, I'm not trying to be biased against the story, but there's some stuff in there I don't like.
Yeah, there's some stupid evil stuff. Like, I don't know.
Nido's wise.
Well, we all know night elves are stupid. It's like dark elves.
Yeah.
They look horrible.
Well, there's some parts in there I just want to strangle.
I mean, but the Warcraft is so token-like.
Exactly.
When I use the term token, I mean the elves behave so like Lord of the Rings like.
Yeah, exactly.
They're stuck up, they're pricks, they don't care. They're the token archetype. I mean,
exactly.
The reason why I praise Dragon Age is right when it comes to the elves, at least the city elves don't act like dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're segregated and all mistreated and stuff like that.
But there's some parts in the story that I just I'm really biased against.
Like Jaina's dad all of a sudden turning evil.
Yeah.
This is just straight up stupid evil, and she has to kill him, and then because she killed him, she's basically ostracized for life. I look at that.
There will be some ranting in the Nido campaign. I'll probably there's some parts in there I just don't like consider.
Are these the situations like you just pretend they never happened?
Yeah.
You headcanon that never happened.
I probably didn't lose my voice if I was playing it right now. And you'll probably be at home dying laughing at me.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if I would be dying laughing per se, but it would be good. I'm gonna play a little bit of Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh, God, I forgot I leave my chair back. If you got her to crash, that would possibly have been me breaking my chair because I forgot I didn't have it straight back up.
Hey, buddy, you know what? I love you. Come give me a hug. Come give me a hug. Come give me a hug. What you do? What the fuck you do?
I'm about to tell you something.
What you do?
I had something about
I saved them. I saved them without realizing they're women.
smoking this morning.
Sorry, I'm mocking the background of the your host.
You a liar. He a good liar. He a good shit star. Right.
Well, actually, I heard that. Actually, bullshit. Actually, I heard
Wait,
that.
there's holes in the shit where you live, Dustin?
To somebody.
And the bullshit lies?
I can't tell you.
What you say? What you say? Word for word. What you say?
What? He said I have a question.
Well, word for word, I'm hearing bulls and
I
shits.
dare say.
And those are very noisy gnomes. So noisy. At least my gnomes are quiet.
I give that six.
They're just annoying because they pop up at times where I'm like, really? I'm in the middle of filming. Thank you. I just got 45 minutes for you.
I ain't bullshit.
Because I'm too lazy to edit.
Find out you playing mind games. Y'all said it. What?
Don't get Daniel in trouble, bud. Keep bringing up bullshit like that, get you in trouble.
Who, me? Or
Nothing.
somebody you know. Why don't you shut down the door?
Oops, I cuss on stream. My fault.
Who is this shit? Your co-host cusses like a sailor. Is your door open in the background? Is that what you've got them? You can hear them?
You want me to shut off my microphone?
No, I'm just asking if that's why, just shut the door.
I mean, I can do that because if they're yelling and screaming in there, I can just shut the microphone off. Alright.
You just shut the door.
Well, I'll shut off my microphone.
No, well, then who am I gonna talk? Great. I'm sorry, everyone, but your normal star host has left. I guess I'll be the talking mouthpiece for a little while. Because he's too lazy to probably get his carcass up and walk 2 feet, shut a door, and go back so he can muffle some noise. There. What the? Why do I have a basket on my head? What is wrong with my character?
Yeah, we're gonna get your body back and get your soul back, and then we're gonna kill you later in the game. That's what we're gonna do.
Yep. Now you're gonna shut the door. Wait, where's the magisters go? What am I? Oh crap, I'm a rogue, that's right. I set fire to my own group. Okay, move here. And then I have to move here. Man, your background sounds boring. Oh, crap. Um, wait. Did I just... Oh! Crap. See here. He fell in there. Ah, they set me on fire!
I'm gonna be right back, everybody. So I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah.
There you go. Do something. I'll be back.
Well, the co-host Kiyoma's here. He's here to entertain. As always. Where was I when the world stopped turning literally for a day? Oh, 8th grade. That's where I was today. Oh, so many years ago when I was just a young, innocent, naive kid who didn't even know what taxes were. And didn't know many years later I'd be selling myself practically to Uncle Sam. Oh! We're meant to move here. I'm pretty sure I'd make a horrible game master if I played D&D right now. With how horrible I'm treating my party. Oh, his stream's still on. Oh, whatever. How you doing? Yes! My crew has leveled up! I got poisonous flask. I got more of that stuff, which is good. Oh, the poor cat! See here, I'll activate strength. Constitution. Yes. Put that.
I am back.
About time. I wonder where the hell you went.
Yeah, I had to do something. So.
Ah.
Had to go get my medicine, and then I had to do my face, wash my face. Alright.
Are you ranting about something stupid?
Who?
You said something like,
Yeah, in a little bit I will be. On that game I will be.
oh, what's about to happen?
Well, you'll find out when we get there.
Okay.
Gotta get to a cutscene before I start ranting. So.
Is there a party going on where you live?
No, there's talking.
But what did you do today?
Well, I went to work and then I just got home like a while ago. Played a little bit of PlayStation 4 and that was it. Or PlayStation 2, I mean. Bleh.
Oh, it's okay, we all play a little bit. Well, I think I know what I did. I've been wondering where my gear went, and I think I accidentally pressed the wrong button. If I did, I'm going to be infuriated.
Gear.
Or I did the second worst thing and destroyed the item by accident. Load save. Hold on. What? Um, I don't think I want to click on constantly turn my allies into zombies. That might not be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 88 points.
Fucker.
I'm starting to really want to have changed my party around just a little bit. Like a little bit.
Alright. Okay. See what else is going
Oh
on
yeah, I
here.
need the pet power. I really want to get rid of my mate, this one person who's an annoying guy, but he's like my tank.
Hmm.
Really conflicted on whether changing my backstory too.
Dustin, I'm sorry, you ready for me?
Oh god. Run, poor fool, run! Whoa! You have a lot of stuff.
There was also some stuff on Warcraft 3 I'm really biased against. It's a little bit biased against the story, but story's good. But there's some notes in there I rip apart a little bit.
Oh, where would these biases be?
There's some in the human campaign, there's some in the Nido campaign. Undead. But other than that, I mean, it's fine. The story's fine. It's just...
Oh.
But...
No. See here. Constitution and definitely need to upgrade the strength.
But see, I have a problem sleeping at night, so I just figured, like, it was my normal routine. It was just, I went groggy because I was actually sleepy. I was still going, like, I had all the sleep in the world, and I had a shit to eat today. But I'm gonna make myself eat. Girl, I have to tell you.
Where'd this mirror appear to?
No, I'm talking about tone it down. Girl, look, it feel like you just be.
Is your door closed?
Yeah, remember to close it.
That's why I keep telling you fence, but like, you need to shut that. See? Now you're a lot more. You don't have background. People annoying background. Your audience is wondering, what the hell is he doing? Is he a party streamer?
No, they're talking.
Yeah, they're women. They're loud.
True.
They're so much quieter. Before I could hear it, we all could hear it everywhere. Oh. I'm telling you, bad luck follows my character everywhere.
They look like zombies, but they're like, they call them undead, but they look like zombies to me.
The undead are practically they're always a form of zombies. You're undead! You don't have to feel bad for killing the undead. That's why they're called the undead.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the movie reference I was making fun of, I laughed. You saw the bad original Scorpion King. There's a scene where The Rock makes a deal with the guy who gets him out, and he's like, "The Valley of the Dead. There's a reason why they call it the Valley of the Dead." I think that was what he said.
Which I don't play that much of Warcraft 3 because all it's gonna do is make me mad. So. Just a little bit biased against the story, but the story's okay until later and until then.
I might record something tonight. I don't know after you're done streaming. Assuming I don't fall asleep again. And I also drain. I fell asleep.
Oh, that happens every once in a while. Just about finished with Chucky. I just got one more movie to watch.
Fun, fun, fun. Should we create a small review of the series of Chucky? Of what you think of the first 5 movies? I don't count. I haven't seen the new.
Well, I mean, tomorrow if you want, we can make a video of that on stream if you want.
Won't be a stream. I'll private it and do the method I wanted to try experimenting on my channel. So you can look forward to a review of the Chucky series.
Yeah.
Lag strength will be odd. Oh, I have to set that up.
Or we can review Warcraft 3 if you want. Do a little bit of that, so I can just cut it down pat.
Well, Warcraft's your thing. Your
Yeah.
expertise in Warcraft. Why don't you do
Actually,
it
I
on
could do that on my on my channel probably.
Yeah. Why don't you
Instead.
flip to Red Dead real quick and have a nice pretty background with the guy standing
Yeah.
there, and we'll sit there and shit talk Warcraft 3 right now.
Yeah.
I
might
review Warcraft 3 with co-host Kim.
I might do that tomorrow. Just rant.
Now I've got
Because I'm not really doing anything tomorrow, so.
True.
Instead, do it on my phone.
It's what, dude? I swear, I do a review of y'all for ReZero episode 10 talking about the Witch of Envy. Nobody.
Nobody.
Scary though.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. You want me to review the Walking Dead games?
Well, I figured out you want to do that. I mean, you can talk about it.
No. If I do a review games, I'd be doing it by myself for the review. What one season is it do you want me to talk about the most?
Well, what season do you really want to talk about?
Dude, I know them all.
Well, why don't you do one season at a time? 3rd season, 2nd season, 4th season, and then give it some kind of rating. What you think about the game, and what your opinion is on it.
Yeah. They killed Hanji. That was a great chapter. I wish they killed Levi.
Is there anything you like about the game wise?
What?
Is there anything you like about the game?
Of Walking Dead series?
Yeah.
Well, a fun series.
I know you're a little biased against the Kingdom Hearts 3, so well, I was thinking about that. I was like, I might as well just get back to you, so I won't be so nothing bad happens to it.
Oh man, I think Attack on Titan might actually do what he planned on doing. But I forgot about this month's chapter of Attack on Titan. I know you don't follow the manga, but the original idea for the Attack on Titan show was he was going to kill everybody.
Hmm.
No, the original idea for his pitch was all of my cast will die. All the characters left, they're dead.
That is just horrible.
Well, he was going to go the Akame got killed route, and in spoilers, if you watched the TV show, everybody dies but the main girl. The girl Akame, everybody basically dies.
Yeah, my sister watched that, and she actually liked it.
Attack on Titan or Akame got killed.
So.
Attack on Titan is awesome, but Akame got killed is like pretty brutal. Sure, it's a show. Akame got killed about a bunch of assassins assassinating a corrupt government. And I mean, let me give you a scene of it. That was a pretty brutal death for one of the cast. She got decapitated and her head from a pipe. No, I'm not joking. In the TV show, her head was decapitated from a pipe for display. Because it said, this is a Night Raid member. And you just like the character too, and they chopped her head off. And put it on
Yeah.
It was a pretty brutal death too. Although right now, Aaron's on some time travel eyes and crap.
You know more about that than I do, time travel. I know you're so mad at Kingdom Hearts 3, which I probably don't blame you. Which I shouldn't be talking about that because you'll probably go on a major rant. So how did your day go? Everything went well?
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, spoiler, Annie's have her crystal form now. For anybody waiting on your season, whatever it is, sort of, Attack on Titan Season 3 was really built weird. It was built into split in like 3 seasons practically.
Yeah.
And for just one arc.
Yeah.
And it did like it had like for those of you, his viewers, it's basically like 50 episodes long for like the second half, ending up to the time travel ending, which was pretty stupid. But did I ever make a video on how the time travel works?
No, you did not.
It's fairly simple, and I can make a video on it if you would be interested in but of course I'd be spoiling the hell out of the manga. But it's already mentioned. Was it mentioned in the anime like, you see the Kruger guy,
Mm-hmm.
and did he say like you have to save Mikasa and them to like Aaron's father?
You know, I don't think I watched that show in a while because
Or
I've been
has
so
Aaron,
occupied on other stuff, and I guess I
or did they
forgot.
make it to the mainland yet? Did they see the beach?
I think so.
Okay, so they saw the beach. If that's the case, then I'm pretty sure I'm safe to talk about it. But I would be spoiling like way later in the show. But there's no telling when that season's gonna be made, so I'll just explain it right now. Explain a little bit on now. Aaron's practically the main villain of the TV show.
Why?
Why? He wants to kill everybody on the world. He wants to commit mass genocide, and he has manipulated his. He was the one who manipulated his father into killing the Grace family. He knew his mother was going to die. He knew that was going to happen. He caused a lot of things. He was not. He basically, because the attack Titan basically has the power to go forward and backward depending on the user. You know what I mean?
So that means he's gonna kill everybody he sees.
No, the ending's already been decided. The ending was given away to myself 2,000 years from now. The very first chapter was titled that. And then he's going to
Why I
myself
didn't?
2,000 years from now. It's
Why I didn't
literally
know that.
I made a video just talking about how Aaron was basically going on Soul Snake Eisen level. And mind you, Soul Snake Eisen was a badass in the
Yeah.
movie series. Like, Soul Snake Eisen is like right up there with my favorite villains of all time. Next to Madara. Madara was an entertaining villain. He could just sit. I remember reading Naruto manga, and it was him sitting every panel talking, and it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
He was just shit talking for the entire chapter.
Yeah.
He had everything in the ballpark. He had the cool factor. He had the long game manipulative factor. He had overpowerful, and he was fun to see on screen. And there was never a time when Madara 2 was on the screen and I was like, get off my screen. You're annoying me. I mean, Aaron, on the other hand, I actually kind of get where you see. Aaron gets off the island. At one point, Aaron actually chops off his own leg. He purposely chops off his own leg and stops the healing thing, and purposely gorges out his own eye to hide out in the enemy lines in like a wounded hospital. And stops himself from ever healing it. You know what I mean? He heals it later. You know what I mean? But you know how they can like regrow their head, which is already pretty broken to begin with.
Yeah.
Hey, get your head almost completely blasted off, and you can regrow that thing like nothing happened. It may take you a few minutes. What the hell, dude? How you officially get killed? Reiner's still alive, although he's approaching his death end. Armin's kind of a dick right now. Mikasa, Aaron mind broke Mikasa to a degree, which is funny. Yeah, the manga for the past year and a half was on fire. But it's funny because I dropped the manga. It was getting to like this Marley setup where it was like, you got off the island, you found out the origins, and then it was just boring. Like, I'm so bored, I don't want to see this shit. And then it was like, all of a sudden it got really good. I'm like, oh my friend, Paul Lawrier on DVR, he goes, hey, pick up, did you read Attack on Titan chapter 1? It would have been like, about, this was like a year ago, 120? I was like, no? What? He's like, go look at. I was like, they killed Potato Girl!
Yeah.
Spoilers. Spoilers. She gets killed by an annoying girl called Gabby, and she's still alive. And every time, she is the prime minister. Gabby in Attack on Titan right now is the prime minister of the character I want off my screen. Or off my panel. Every time she shows up in the manga, I'm like, get off the screen. Get off the chapter. Reiner, shoot her in the head. Mikasa, chop her head off. You'll do this Seiya a favor. Do you have a get off my screen character?
Yeah.
That's not Maleficent.
Well, that's probably the only one.
The
Cause
character
it's just she just I think she just no minute she's nice and then the next minute she's plain evil.
The Maleficent suffers the stupid evil effect.
Yep. Same thing with Scar.
Oh yeah. You know how you found out Titans were in the walls?
Well, you said something about that there on your video, on your first video about the Attack of the Titans first season. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how they got inside of the wall.
Oh, what was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm watching this review on this chapter real quick, so I'm gonna mute myself real quick and I'll answer all questions.
I understand you're probably just rant about it, but you're probably gonna hate me if I ask you this, but what is the deal with Sora and Kingdom Hearts 2?
Okay, Sora in Kingdom Hearts 2, I can answer this, I'm not gonna get mad. Explain. You're very vague on it.
You're very biased when you said that he was a butthole in that game. I was just curious what was your deal with that?
Have you seen how he treats the nobodies? You're nobodies! Wait. You don't have hearts! You're nothing! And they actually do have hearts.
Mm-hmm.
They regrow new ones, and he was basically insulting him. I give you a prime example. You remember the guitar guy?
Mm-hmm.
How he goes, he goes, it's not true, we do feel things. And Sora goes, oh, not in nobodies, you feel nothing. And then Demix gets angry, grabs the guitar, and goes, silence, traitor.
Yeah, I was just curious why you're so.
That's an example why, but I get more frustrated against Sid because they gave Sora basically half-baked knowledge.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious.
If I restream more some Kingdom Hearts 3, continue that run with you whenever you want to go back to that. It's oh my god, I would have to explain. I already talked about how Zenith is pretty overpowered what Yen Sid did, if it was a trap, was an actually messed up trap to get Sora killed.
You said something about that the last video you made, that stimulus is pretty strong, and you said something about that. So
Okay, you beat Kingdom Hearts 3, right? You
yeah,
remember how he just pops up and kidnaps Kairi?
yeah,
Well, there's no way Kairi could fight Xemnas. Xemnas is damn strong. It took
yeah,
Sora and Riku together to just beat Xemnas.
yeah. I did.
And they nearly died. Remember?
Yeah,
They got blasted to the realm of darkness in
yeah.
that final
They
fight. They
did.
nearly died. There's no
Yeah,
way a newbie like Kyrie, who basically has almost no battle experience, could go up against Xemnas
yeah,
or Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. Riku's possessed
yeah,
Ansem. You've seen how powerful that dude is.
yeah,
Or any of the organization members, for that matter, and put up a decent fight.
yeah,
That was literally a trap Ian said used. And the power of waking, which is what they're trying to make them use, is practically a form of time travel. It's not time travel per se, because when you meddle with time, you're going to get killed.
mhm,
It's like you oh god, how do I explain it? Like, it's a power you're not supposed to use.
yeah,
And Yen Sid also didn't give him the correct test method. That's why I pointed out if I was ever to stream Birth by Sleep, the game, I would point out the test method they're using the Aqua and Terra fought against. That's the correct test method.
I mean, I like them all. It's just some stuff in there I just don't. And you know.
Now, I also do bring up they changed Xemnas. I mean, not Xemnas. Xehanort's motivations, or not his motivations, his modus operandi. Basically, his motives for why he's doing what he's doing. Basically, wanting to balance the scales.
Yeah.
And then, or instead do just a flat-out hard reset, which was basically what he was originally going to do to a degree.
Yeah.
But he does make up a very valid point in Kingdom Hearts 3. There's too much light in the world. There needs to be darkness. That's what I was pointing out in that lecture when Marluxia was talking, because he's like, look, that's the presence of light. There's too much. You know what I mean? Don't let the showers completely overtake her, because there needs to be maintained balance. That's why I'm basically here. You can't have too much of one thing without there being problems. He left Aqua to rot in the realm of darkness for 10 years. I will never let that go. I will never let that go. Once I found out that he had actually, when I played the prologue thingy, that you said was a little tech demo, and found out that Aqua had actually been trapped there for 10 years, I was pissed. When I found out Mickey knew she was there. And he known for 2 years, because Sora was asleep for 2 years after Chain of Memories, because it was like a year, no wait, 1 year. He knew for a year Aqua was in the realm of darkness. And Riku was doing his own thing, and he could have easily bounced the realm of darkness, because Mickey had access to the dark corridor, which is that the little dark dome thing they walk out. That's called the dark corridor. Mickey could use those at the time, so he could have gone back to the realm of darkness really easily, but he didn't. He had a year's time to go get Aqua at any time he wanted to, but didn't. And he has no excuse, because at the time, Riku was working for Ansem the Wise, Diz.
Yeah.
To get Sora to wake up from his year nap and try and deal with the Organization of Shadows. So Mickey has almost no jail free card. He literally, when Aqua chewed him out, I was actually cheering in my room. I was cheering, jumping up and down, laughing, just laughing at that. Someone was finally ripping apart Mickey. And then Sora or Riku, one of the two, interrupts her rant. I'm just like, no, let her shame Mickey more. Throw this little mouse under the bus and stomp him.
Yeah, I was just curious why you were so.
But when looking back at Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm less biased now because I didn't realize how mentally broken Sora was. How he was actually pretty mentally messed up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you know, he was Frankenstein back together because of the whole. Oh God, you have to watch a guy's I know breakdown of it. The thing, but yeah, I look back on it but when I was younger, I never really noticed Sora being an asshole. It wasn't until later games came out, you know, like there was going to be war after Kingdom Hearts 2, where we're like, oh, and then you find out the nobodies he killed were actual people.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you kind of get ticked. I'm like, oh.
I was curious if you would stream that game, but I'm pretty sure you're probably ranting the whole time. So.
Which one?
Kingdom Hearts 2. But I know you'll be ranting.
I've streamed it, but I stopped at a certain point because you funded me, and actually something happened around that time, and then you funded, and I went and bought Kingdom Hearts 3, and I streamed Kingdom Hearts 3 to complete the run.
Yeah.
I condensed the run into explaining what happened. The entire time travel segments of Dreamed Out Distance that you needed to know were condensed into a smaller video. Like, look, this is all the important stuff you need to know before we walk into the main game.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically gave everybody the truncated version of that.
Your archives are dead, pretty much.
My
Your
archives?
opinions. Now I'm talking about the guy that's talking.
Oh, I'm not watching anything on YouTube right now, so... It's like, what's wrong with my archives? I haven't archived anything yet. I had to make a ReZero playlist. Because ReZero is going to be such a good show, I have something new to say about the show every week.
Yes, you'll get your body back and then we'll kill you.
That's always nice when you get to do that. Like, come on, get your body back so we can kill you.
It doesn't really matter anyway, so. I'm not really biased against Diablo 3, it's just some stuff in here that gets me sometimes. Doesn't get me on a changing rant, but I wish they'd make the story a little more interesting. When I first played it and beat the game on Xbox, it's like, where's the story at the beginning of the game? I was like, good grief. Hoping I can beat this game before today, or maybe tomorrow. I'll probably have it beat. Stream it until I beat it. Get it over with. So it'll be streamed and done.
You know, if you stream Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign, I could probably make fun of it so bad because I could fake my Kentucky-ish accent all day long.
Well, I already streamed. There's like three episodes. There's 3 parts on there right now on there.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
we didn't have this program thing up there, and you were muting yourself a lot. So, I mean, I
Mm.
could stop talking like a good old country bumpkin. Well, say it. Can you pass some of that sour cream and onions so I can put them on potato, please? Yeah, it's all over here. We gotta take old Betsy and back to sugar and make some cow chow out of that. What? We gotta chop down some corn, y'all. It's
I
homemade.
might do one stream. Might be Grand Theft Auto 5. So I
Yeah,
might.
you can play Grand Theft Auto 5 all you want on there. Just like I said, there's no problem with Grand Theft Auto 5. It's just mainly the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're not gonna get strike for cussing. You're still cussing. God, I cuss all the time on my streams.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm pretty vulgar on most of my streams. Now that I really think about it.
Yeah.
Oh well, they're listed not made for kids anyway. Well, have I ever streamed a kid-friendly game on my channel? No. Have I ever made kid-friendly content on my channel? No. I talked about Cuties. That's on Netflix, which is a disturbing movie that shouldn't exist. Right now, Netflix is getting massive cancel culture because of that stupid movie. What? Do you have Netflix?
No, I haven't got Netflix yet.
Oh gosh. I mean, if you don't find the movie that's disturbing, Cuties disturbing, look up a show called Big Mouth. Is
Some
this an
people.
older remake? They may have just redone the visuals a little bit. As a matter of fact, I just watched the anime of this and I was like, oh my god, I know that voice actor! I haven't heard that voice actor in years! There's a fairly interesting scene in the animated version of the show that I was watching where he basically creates an explosive powder by accident. Well, he doesn't create it on accident, he creates it because I love it. The herb is like, I was told never mix these two herbs together, something dangerous might happen. Of course, basically the point is, Earth's been destroyed, but the remnants of what we had is still there, and there's like this anamorphic society, half animal furries have taken over. Catmen have taken over, practically, and he's like, and you've got somebody who's from our era, you know what I mean? Come there and he goes, okay, I can do that, but he's got amnesia, because they always have amnesia. And he's like, no, don't mix these two together. He's like, there's a reason why it was taboo, probably. And she comes up there and is like, what do you do? And then she walks in and she's like, and he blows up the building with a bunch of people inside it. Basically committing mass murder to stop a war area. He's like, yeah, I basically completed explosives. That's why you would never mix that. It makes sense. This is the same series that did probably one of the most secondary messed up scenes I've ever seen in a while. Where they purposely let an army. You remember Lord of the Rings? How the second one where they were trying to climb the towers.
Yeah.
I mean, Well, there's a scene like where they're supposed to hold their castle that's under siege. This is the sequel to this one game I'm playing. Oh, or the scene I can miss. But this is a messed up scene, which I was like, because they got the actual empress. There's an impersonating empress, and they had to get the actual empress away because the emperor got killed. He was excessive, blah 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 blah. There's a fake one there. This basically when they come up with there. This is the real one. So to prove his point, he has these soldiers that are attacking his country. The main character's country that he's ruling, province or whatever, and has them get up on there. He purposely lets them get their towers up there, gets the towers up there, kills the people in there, throws oil, I believe, in the towers, knocks them over, oil spills all over the ground, and sets the entire bottom layer on fire. Pouring oil all over a whole bunch of people and setting them on fire with fire arrows. Burning an entire army alive. It was really messed up. I was like, oh, wow.
Because I noticed that you stopped the Star Wars stream, and I was figuring that you probably didn't like that very much.
Let's see here. I fell in a pit and died multiple times. I
Yeah.
was spinning a ball around the room.
It seems like in that game you just backtrack.
There's a lot of backtracking. It was made to be a Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Like a Castlevania game. Where, like, you're going to
I
have to get
saw that
through.
game in the at Walmart, and I was like, nah.
It's fun. I mean, you're using a dual lightsaber. Did you not see me get my dual lightsaber?
Yeah.
I love my dual lightsaber. You don't ever use dual lightsabers.
Because
You
the
know what?
game
That always
is...
pissed me off in the movie verse, in the prequels. Only one person's ever used dark dual lightsabers in the entirety of the verse, practically. Of the original, of the 6 movies, I don't know. I have no idea what this episode 7, 8, and 9 are. I don't know what they are, and I don't know what exist. I don't know what this other thing. I have no idea who this stupid woman is and how R2-D2 and basically C-3PO were killed. They don't exist. Nope. You touched my droids. I stopped existing at one point. I only acknowledge one scene is when Luke Skywalker says, "Yeah, the Jedi deserve to die off." I was like, "Thank you! Someone sees my point! The Jedi were assholes!" As a matter of fact, in Birth by Sleep, the one reason why I like it so much is it is literally like I was watching a... I'm sorry, they took way too much emphasis from the older Star Wars work for, like, light side, dark side, you know what I mean? I think you noticed it when you played just for a little bit as Terra. You noticed it?
Yeah.
It doesn't help that Eric was voiced by Mark Hamill, who was Luke Skywalker's actor, so it makes it just awesome. Wait. Oh. I get what he did now in the ending of this trilogy, what the protagonist did. Although quite frankly, it felt like it was one game that was split into... Well, actually, they kind of did do that too. They should have changed the titles. I could make an entire video on the Order Wildo series. Just playing the first one that came out today.
Yeah.
Well, because I got this in the care pack. My parents sent me a gift up here. This was in it. I got the Steins Gate, an actual copy of Steins Gate, okay?
Yeah.
And
So I am getting the Kingdom Hearts 3 for Christmas, so
so yeah, my folks sent me a gift.
I'll
So
be
I'm playing this PS4 game I'm enjoying the heck out of. Because I haven't seen this part of the series. I played the other two, but we never got this part because this wasn't released in the States for a while. The most I touched was a fan translation version, which was pretty glitchy.
yeah. Everybody, hit the subscribe bell and always hit the thumbs up. More motivates me to make more content.
What content? You stream. I create. Content creation is when you actually have to go find a topic, dig it up, do all this other stuff. What he means is it motivates you to get
damn.
Let me translate that here. Translate. He translates to me, it motivates him to get my lazy carcass out of bed, the co-host. Because he has to bug me to get me up. He goes, hey, yo, Kiama, you asleep? What? Well, I was asleep. We got a stream to do. Okay, give me 10 seconds. Let me get you some caffeine. Okay, I'm ready. Ready? Okay, what are we talking about today? Final Fantasy. What? I'm not ready. Too late. It's playing. What? I haven't got my prep notes. Can't we do Diablo? Nope. Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2? Nope. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do something tomorrow.
Oh god, that's gonna be fun. Wait, we hadn't even gotten to the place. You hadn't even gotten past where I had stopped yet, had you? On Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 7 stream. Where I sound like a drunk.
Well, just let me know when you want to do that, and I'll start playing it.
All you have to do is give me a buzz, and the ringtone will wake me up, wake my lazy carcass up, and just pop the thing. Get up! We're streaming Red Dead Redemption 2 or whatever. Or Final Fantasy 7. I need you to give us the lore. And I'm gonna go, okay. More drink. I'll be drinking a cup of Joe while I'm talking. Because I've yet to bring up a couple things I forgot to talk about last stream, which is the 7 seconds, the meteor thing that you can't see on the block thing, and I'm gonna spoil the crap out of the ending, part of the ending part there, and explain a lot of the ending and the interpretations of it. So if you do an FF7 stream tomorrow, I've done most of my research prep for it now.
I gotta do more research on Diablo3, just know more about the lore.
Yeah. Dude, Diablo, you know already know a bunch about the lore of Diablo to begin with.
Yeah.
Or at least you know how to speedrun that game. After let me phrase that, you know how to
yeah. When I first played it, I learned how to do it without getting a book.
Oh, the good days when games didn't give you a tutorial. It's here you go, figure it out. What?
No, yeah, I hate that.
You want to know the moment I realized I've been spoiled by modern gaming was when I went back and the 3DS came out and I picked up the Zelda game, which is Zelda 64 for the Nintendo 64, which I never played. I heard it was a remaster. I'm running along, I'm just doing fine, okay? I'm getting things like I normally could. And then all of a sudden I'm stuck at one area. I'm going everywhere. And you know what, and I had to go all the way back to like this tent thing and get it. Do you know what the solution to the problem was? Take a guess. It's funny.
What?
You go to a wall and walk right through it.
Oh.
And the puzzle's done. and
Meh.
I passed that wall like a zillion times. At no indication did it give me a hint or shadow or anything that you're just supposed to walk through it.
Wow.
That was when I was like, I've been spoiled by modern gaming with some of them making it too easy. I forgot what a puzzle was.
Wow, it's just that is just weird.
I've considered downloading just for a little bit Star Ocean 3 just so I can shit on the game.
No, you can
And
do
tell
that.
you why I hate the game. Of course, I would be basically reiterating redoing that massive rant I did on how shields don't make sense. Hyperspace doesn't work that way. Do it like that.
Yeah, and
I don't
then
know.
I'll be on there talking and
Uh, I could have you like this, and you could just hear me rant, because as soon as you get out, you have this puzzle. But yeah,
be like,
know what
man,
you
you're gonna talk where you're gonna lose your voice and you can't talk.
I would love to redo that because I want to spoil why that game pissed me off to a degree. And it's actually funny to this day, because I don't want to say what the big twist was on this stream, because the big twist is actually funny when you apply politics to today.
You didn't really, and then the one thing you didn't really explain, I don't know if you did or not, but probably don't remember. I know you're probably gonna kill me because you don't really don't like the game, but Kingdom Hearts 3, why does the time travel makes you mad? Does it make sense?
No, it doesn't make sense because the time travel. Okay, I truncated it in the dream drop distance thing. I know I did. I explained it like this. One of the big problems about time travel, and I'll make a video. Actually, I just might make a video on time travel in general and why it's usually either used badly or used done right. Steins Gate messes up time travel. I praise Steins Gate, okay, but it messes up time travel on the very finale, which is when they get to physical time travel.
Mm.
Okay, that the writer kind of wrote them. Well, I don't think the writer did that, but the show, you knew how that was going to end, and I probably going to. Actually, I just might make that video so I can now have a copy of that, and I can explain why it's good. Because Steins Gate brought us to use actual science. It followed logic. Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm going on Steins Gate theory. Time travel in general. When you write time travel, you've officially entered the biggest peak you can put in any form of writing. Because the moment you get time travel, or time travel comes in, time travel can say, oh, by the way, you're gonna do this. It's like to get out of jail free card.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment you put time travel in there, you have to put restrictions on it. Because if you don't, you can really ruin your story.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with what Nomura did is he introduced it in Dream Drop Distance, but it made sense because where they were at was a dream. You know what I mean? You can kind of bring all these versions of yourself, even if they're close, and you didn't know who they were. It made sense they could all be there at that time because before Kingdom Hearts 3 started, right before it starts, they didn't actually have physical bodies. I know, it's that dumb. They did not have an actual body for their nobodies. But their stars did. They had to find replica bodies.
I figured in Kingdom Hearts 3 everything looked good except the story wise. I didn't really understand the story wise, but I did play the Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. But I could play Kingdom Hearts 2 first before I played Kingdom Hearts 3.
What is beeping? Is that you or me?
No, that's my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
so.
whatever. But yeah, why it's stupid is it broke the rules. Because a lot, and this is the funny thing, I wasn't the only one who was mad. Several people were pissed. I mean, I'm talking everybody who'd been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 and was salivating at the jaws. You know, we were just like, how does it end? How does it end? And then we find out time travel's in there. We're like, oh. And then we find out it's used. We're just like, oh, it's so bad. So
I said on this stream, I was like, they done a really good job on the combat and the gameplay. I give them that.
I give crap to the Frozen world because the story sucked there and the level sucked because you got knocked off a cliff 3 times.
Yeah.
At least in the Pirates of the Caribbean world, you didn't let me have my ship. Like, I don't know how many hours I spent finding stuff on that ship.
Yeah.
And just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have no shame in admitting I stopped the game and went exploring on my ship for a while.
Yeah.
And I know that, and I know your stream right now, Black or whoever says that. I actually like the Pirates of the Caribbean level. I like bits and pieces of it, but I wish if you're going to adapt 2 and 3, you need to add more context than just basically, here's all of movie 2, bits and pieces of movie 3.
Now, didn't you like the Pirates of the Caribbean Kingdom Hearts 2, or were you just flat out biased since that?
Pirates of the Caribbean Kingdom Hearts 2 was basically rehashing the original movie, and then they add original content to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you wanted to go back to the world a second time. To see the original content, you have to go back to the world a second time.
Yeah.
Which you didn't do because you don't have trophies unlocked for them.
Well, actually, I did that. Yeah, I went back to them after the second time. Yeah.
Then why do you have trophies for them? I busted you.
Well.
Or did you play the PS2 version?
I played the PlayStation 4 of it because you let me you know.
I'm still curious, but okay, I'll let you slide.
I played the game and beat the game. I mean it was a pain in the booty, but you know that. I mean it was fun. I like both of them. My sister wants to play it, so oh great.
Well, has she watched all the videos of the lore?
I think so.
On
I'm like, well, I told her that the only thing you'll probably like about it is the gameplay and the combat. But
yep. I even say that in my other reviews. I'm like, game's a great game, gameplay wise and stuff like that. It's great, but the combat, the story's where it really drops the ball. But there are some good story levels. Can we all say that? Some of those story levels were awesome. Like, I don't know, what is it? Toy Story.
Yeah.
6.
I love Toy Story was fun. I like that.
Big Hero 6 was fun. It had a good story to it as well. What else was it?
Monster Inc. was good.
Monsters Inc. That was the one I was trying to think of. Monsters Inc. was awesome. Monsters Inc. felt like what Monsters Inc. 2 should be.
Yeah.
I even commented that on my original stream. That Monsters Inc. You know what I mean?
And Tangle was okay. I'll give you that. Hercules, that was okay. Nothing wrong with that. Came with the store. It came with the movie, like it should be.
Oh, he is playing that for PlayStation 3. Okay. Okay. I get where D-Chuck is playing that from. I'm like, where did you find Mass Effect 3? It's playing on PlayStation 3. Okay. And then it's saying it for that. I got it. I was like, what the heck? Did they put Mass Effect on the store already? And I didn't know about it for PlayStation 4? The moment Mass Effect or Dragon Age ever comes by Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 comes out on the PlayStation Network, I'm streaming those. And I won't shut up. I will stream those. I will stream those for however long until my phone shuts down. Those
Why
are
you must
streams where
you must have liked those
I,
games or something.
I love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 will be the most best game to riff on that I have in a while. Because it's the only game the second game that I've ever gotten hated by and doing a day one purchase on. Next to Kingdom Hearts 3.
And you say you went and bought Cage 3 and I regret the
I bought
purchase.
Cage 3 the day it came out.
And hated yourself
Played
for
it
it.
all for 3 days straight, stayed up playing it. I didn't sleep for 2 days or whatever it was. I just stayed up and played it. And marathoned that thing. And I was regretting that. Going to work and you're just like, you were like, Danny, you okay? I don't have to work around today, I'll be fine. I mean, I'll be fine.
I think there was a part I did fall asleep during it.
I did fall asleep during the run of madness. It was like, I think the Birth of Sleep level 1 part. Because I had been spent so long explaining it, and I had started filming it at like 2 in the morning.
God.
I had been broadcasting from 2 in the morning to like 6 a.m., like 4 a.m. or something. Or 5 a.m. Yeah, there's a couple of books where I kind of like was way overboard. Of course, it was Christmas time. I hate Christmas time, so that makes sense that I would do that to myself.
Yeah, if I do get the game, I'll just stream all that.
Although I'm amazed you didn't like the original Sin. It's like Dragon Age. But I can kind of see why, because you have to use tactics.
Yeah.
You have to move the cursor for them to move up certain things. It's turn-based to a degree. Where the other one was like position-based. Plus, I kind of like you can pick your characters. I have the undead dude, the elf girl, and the lizard. And my character's an elf. So I was like, why does everybody hate me? I should just be an undead.
Okay, we're gonna get your body, buddy, but there's actually a scene here. I wonder probably when it does come up, I'll explain it. So after I get this guy's body, whiching I probably am, I'll explain this next scene coming up. After I kill him, actually. There is a part on here that's coming up soon, so I'll explain that.
Yeah, it doesn't help that both of our characters have a mask, which you do in... Honestly, I think Mask of Truth would have worked better in... Was Mask of Truth? Was the second one? Was the first one? Yeah, Mask of Deception would have been... They really should have switched the titles when it came to the sequels to this one. Which was the Deception being the second one, the Truth being the first one. I don't know why they did that for titles. Because the second game of, well, that came out before the game I'm playing right now, the main character was basically lying to everyone. It was massive deception. First game, you're telling the truth, but there are a lot of truths were revealed, so I never really got that. I'm like, if you're gonna put the bottom title, put it for the correct themes. But then again, I do give writers a lot of flack. Just like I don't like the, it's been 10,000 years in the mountains. This event occurred.
And then kind of thinking about it, I might have to do a little bit of talking about Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of problems in the game that I'm thinking about it in my head. Not biased into the story, but there's some problems with the story also.
Oh, there's plot holes.
There's plot holes in it, yeah. I will explain that one when we get to that tomorrow.
If you do a review, like, I don't know, whatever game you play in the background, like GTA, we just live review Warcraft 3. Now, I'm gonna have to go off memory, but you played it so many times, you're gonna have to correct it several times, okay? I don't mind you going, Kilma, wrong thing. Danny, wrong thing. Whatever. You can say whichever one. But, yeah. I'm gonna probably go, well, what are the Dark Elves in, like, the first game? You're gonna go, that's the second game. Oh, right, that was the Orcs. We all love the Orcs.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the Orcs.
Orcs. We just don't like the Orcs in the Lord of the Rings setting.
Yeah, but they look uglier.
They're ugly, and they're just pure evil.
Yeah, they are.
Except Rat Pack. Rat Pack is awesome. If you play the Shadow of Mordor game, he's literally an orc that wants you to conquer everything so he can get the benefits.
You played that, and then you didn't want to play it again because it was so hard for you, because you kept dying.
It was, what was bugging me was it was God of War like play like and Assassin's Creed at the same time, and they weren't doing it very well.
So I'm probably gonna be doing that after I get done with what I do tomorrow. So you'll see me live. You see me live tomorrow, you'll know.
You just have to call me. Just better let me know 7 a.m. I'm up and ready by 10 at least. Okay.
All right.
If you want to do that review, make sure it's at least 10.
All right.
All right. I'll see you later. It's almost 10 o'clock anyway. Here.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna cutting off here in a little bit anyway.
I'll disband my party chat so you don't have to worry about that. I'll talk to
Yeah.
you later.
Alright.
I'll see you in the morning, really, so we can review that, or whatever it was you were planning
Yeah.
on playing, talking about Diablo live. So then, this is Kioma signing out.
Now I do know that this game is originally of what I think of this game because I know a little bit about the game. This is actually the part that he has created this soul stone. Actually, they have created the soul stone to put souls in the soul stone, and it's actually evil. So nothing they can do right now is despising what this game is. There is also a scene in here I want y'all to pay attention to after I kill this guy.
Your allies seek only to control you. The power of you and I could rule over all creation. It's too late for him to
But actually, this game is not where bias gets this game. It's just some facts in here. I just don't terminated, but you know, this game is not biased against it any way or shape or form. And I beat the game when I first played it and beat it start to finish. But either way, I'm not biased. I want y'all to pay attention to this.
20 years ago, during the darkening of Tristram, Cain told me of Zoltan Kuhl's profane soul stone. That time, you were to mark the human souls in this broken Kuhl's vessel. Yes, my daughter, I have sacrificed everything for this.
This is actually the part of this game that you might want to pay attention to.
He said he didn't need us to alive. Are you
Alright, y'all. I've been doing this for for a while now. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now. I probably could have this finished by tomorrow if I do a longer one. But anyway, I'm gonna call for tonight because I've been doing this for almost 2 hours now. We're gonna have to end up fighting another boss later in this game. So I'm at a checking point to a stop. So I will probably play this tomorrow, and I should be back on finish this up tomorrow if necessary. So if hit the subscribe bell, and always hit the subscribe bell, hit thumbs up, makes you motivated to make more content. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you next time here on the Diablo3 stream. And I should play, probably end up doing this tomorrow as well, so be prepared for that. Until then, everybody, have a good night. See ya.